Hello there. So, this is it. 2024 is nearly over, and I'm here. I've came for the sunrise, and it's absolutely delivered. I went out earlier this week. I actually went out, so it's Sunday morning today. So this video's coming out this afternoon, and I'm recording it this morning. I went out Friday, and there's a whole reason for going out Friday. But the wind where I was insane. You just could hardly hear me, and it was an absolute nightmare. So when I went to go edit it, I was like, you're joking. So here I am doing it now. But I went out on Friday because that was when I was meant to come home from Canada. That was when I was going to start travelling. So I've now been home for almost as long as I was away for, which is crazy to think. And I've came to Hurworth Burn reservoir in Trimdon to reflect on 2024. So I've come to the reservoir to get a reflect on that. So I'm just going to talk about 2024, how it's been, how I think it's went. It's a nice little chill one this week. So yeah, I went out on the Friday specifically because emotions would have been high for me. Because dwelling and looking back on Canada, I get quite emotional, to be honest, because it's just like to think about what I've done and like all that stuff is just mental. So yeah, basically I'm glad I done it, but I wish I'd done it differently. Maybe I jumped head first into things. So look, it started off with me not liking where I live. I was like, right, I need to move, and then that just started snowballing to I'm going to Canada for 2 years. You know, it's like that's just what I do for some reason. But I've learned now I'm not going to do that, magpie. So that's not happening anymore. I'll take time to think about things and look into them properly before doing something that extreme, that is. Like I'm toying with a camera now, the DJI Pocket Osmo 3 or a DJI Action 5. I would like one of the two, but I've got this, so I don't need one, right? So you know, it's like all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to think about it properly in the future. I'm not just going to rush in. So I've come here nice and chill, which is allowing me quite well to think about stuff actually. There's a feeding station right there as well. This is where I used to come all the time as a kid. This is where it started for me. This is where my granddad, who got me into all this, well, I call him grandpa, but you know, my grandfather got me into all this because he used to bring me here every Sunday morning. So it's a Sunday now, and we used to walk right down the bottom. I'll do a video on this place probably. We used to walk right down the bottom because this is an old railway. So we just walk right down the bottom. It goes to Wynyard, if you know where Wynyard is. Yeah, so like I keep on saying, right down the bottom there, the feeding station, walk back up to the reservoir, and you get like a good mix of different beds. But yeah, back to reflecting on 2024. I started off doing the walking videos, and I'm going to keep them going. So this year I think I've grown massively. I'm a lot more like, I prefer my own company a lot more now. I'd rather be by myself doing this stuff, or like in a small group instead of like a large group. Drinking just doesn't do it for me at all, unless like, it depends on setting. If it's like if you're in a pub on a Friday, then that's perfect, but it never is. And there's stuff like I get annoyed. I don't get annoyed, but it's like my mates will always do like one thing, they'll be drinking, and it's like I feel as though I have to go because then I won't see them, but then I don't enjoy it. So it's a total catch-22. Like I want to go to see them, but then like the activity we do is not enjoyable for me. So it's kind of like, do I not go and then just not see them, or do I go for like a bit, not enjoy it, and then just come home early? You know, it's like difficult. But that's like growing up and that, innit? That's just something I'll have to learn. there's loads I could say, really, stuff I want to do with the channel and that. I want to like start doing like dry unboxing and that, but like for gear, like walking stuff and that would be quite cool. Like I'd like to not just do walk and hiking all the time, because looking back more in 2024, the videos I've been putting out recently, I enjoy making, I enjoy doing them, but I don't know if they're entertaining, because it's literally just me like vlogging a walk, like. But then if you type in like other stuff, even though I do add like birds and animals and that in, but that is so niche. But then if you go on like, I don't know, hiking or whatever, it'll be like 3 days solo hiking in like Alaska, you know what I mean, outdoor boys and that. It's like, I know I'm not competing with them, but it's kind of like their videos, there's like a big focal point, and it's like mint, you know, like hiking, camping, foraging for food, like all that stuff, which I just can't do. I could do the camping, but it's freezing and I don't have all the right gear yet, but that is something that I can do in 2025. Me and my pals do want to go wild camping and that again, but that is 100% a summer job, that like, that's not a winter thing. What else? I done a 14-minute video on this, and then I got in, like I said, like, wind, and I can't remember what I was saying, but I done really well. So this is like another video where it's like I've enjoyed making this, like coming out here now with this scenery. It's like, how can you not enjoy that? But it's like boring to watch, you know. But it should only be on for a bit, shouldn't it? So 2024 has been huge. I've enjoyed it, I've not enjoyed it. It's gone insanely quick, and nothing's changed. I've gone away, but then I've come back and like with my old job, got a car now. I've achieved a lot more in the 3 months being home than I was 3 and a bit months being away. So I've got my old job back, got a car, living with someone, you know, it's like, I wasn't doing any of that in Canada, and I wasn't even looking like any of that, apart from the car, and I got a job but I didn't like it. You know, proper roller coaster over here, ups and downs, keep you on your toes. I might turn that camera around in a bit, get some B-roll of the birds. So yeah, it's been an absolute roller coaster. For 2025, I'll be doing collabs, mental. I'd like to do some unboxing videos, maybe get in contact with some companies, like hiking companies and that, say, yeah, send us a box and I'll do a video on it, stuff like that. Equipment I'd like to do, mainly cameras and stuff like that, but I don't know, these will all be future prospects, these. But this year has been the best year I've had on YouTube by a mile. I've got like over 200% plus on views, watch hours and subscribers, so that's mental. So thank you all who subscribed and watched throughout this year. It's been a crazy one at best, but like I said, going forward it'll just be hiking and walking and all stuff kind of outdoors, and mainly the simplicity of life, which means it doesn't have to be anything extravagant to be enjoyable. Be dead simple, and look at it, it's aesthetic as out, a simple life, which was my little thing when I started, but it still is. The beauty of simplicity with the aesthetics of life. You know what I mean? That's quite good, isn't it? I was happy with that. So I'm just going to sit here, do some more reflection on 2024, and I will see you guys next week.